Penguins that bray like donkeys. Have you seen them on the roads in Africa? These short flippered guys are called African penguins. The reason they dare walk on the streets is because all humans have disappeared. The once bustling tourist spots can't stop them from going to the sea to catch fish. Chicks crying loudly in the grass. Starving and skin and bones. Now, due to special circumstances, humans are confined at home. All the bikini beauties on the beach have vanished. Without human disturbance, African penguins can hunt back and forth multiple times. Their chicks finally get 3 proper meals a day. But the Saiga deer in Nara, Japan are starving. Before, tourists crowded everywhere. People would feed them proactively. They ate so well. Now the temple grounds are empty. Roads have nothing but roads and no living things. The deer finally remember. They were born to eat grass. They roam in groups on the concrete looking for food. Finally finding a patch of grass in some corner. Old deer tells young deer, "Eat up, kid. This stuff is called grass." In comparison, capybaras in Argentina have multiplied. First they climb ashore in groups, then sneak into quiet neighborhoods no one cares about the lawns, nibbling whatever they can find. Capybara brothers celebrated Toroi. Humans may not go out, but there are still babies looking for them, though not human. These are real dogs. Civilization pressed the pause button. In just half a year of lockdown, human activity decreased, car exhaust dropped. In heavily polluted Mumbai, Away, who lived there 30+ years, saw the Himalayas 200 kilometers away for the first time. The 9.2 rated documentary The Year Earth Changed tells a true and unbelievable story. When humans rested for a year, Earth recovered in an instant. Once dirty and messy scenic spots became breathtakingly beautiful, even on the African savanna. Cheetahs escaped the national park boundaries and became the owners of villas. This is a cheetah strolling inside a private villa. The photographer nearby was scared almost to pee his pants. Luckily, he didn't bring any syrup. The cheetah just walked past him, found a shady spot. Like you in front of the screen, lying down all afternoon. Humans forced to stay home for a year. African savanna animals took over. Sexy wild boars, playful monkeys, and impalas that jumped to Zhangguo heights. This was urgently their home. Humans never imagined that seemingly relaxed African safaris would bring disaster to cheetahs. In size, they can't compete with lions or hyenas. In speed, they only succeed once out of 10 hunts. Yet dinner is too heavy. Mom can't carry it home. The cubs several kilometers away are starving and dizzy. Mom makes her unique short chirping call, trying to summon the kids. But engine roars, and human laughter drown the mother-child communication. Mom has to risk being discovered by enemies, constantly moving the cubs. For a long time, due to tourists, cheetah cub survival rate was less than 30%. The good news is, this year no one disturbed Mom. All her cubs grew up healthy. A natural disaster brought countless separations and deaths in a short time. It was a rare chance to recuperate. It's just a pause button. There will always be a day to resume. When tourists return in droves, how will these animals adapt again? Outside gas stations, hippos come out after eating to stroll at crossroads. Cougars occasionally practice parkour. This isn't sci-fi. It's the year humans were forced to stay home. In fact, just hours after lockdown, cities completely changed. Noise dropped sharply. These bird guys suddenly realized they were the main characters. Sparrows no longer had to shout to call friends, just whispering sweetly. Males and females naturally paired up. Dating without humans is really too easy. In the high-rated documentary The Year Earth Changed, such scenes are countless. Crowded streets became refreshingly clean. Muddy beaches became crystal clear. Smoggy skies showed rare blue. Maybe we all forgot. This is what Earth is supposed to look like over this past year plus. For humanity, it's been tough, even unbearable to recall. Humans stopped giving Mother Earth a chance to breathe, giving all nature a chance to thrive. Unfortunately, our lives must go on. Animals living space will inevitably be squeezed again, like this herd of elephants in India. Once they had to enter human territory to fill their stomachs. Raised torches, driving the elephant family away. Later they came up with a solution, setting a buffer zone outside the rice fields, planting wild rice exclusively for elephants. This might be a good way for humans and nature to coexist harmoniously. That's it for the Year Earth Change today. Uncle Gia is signing off here. Does Earth really need humans? Welcome to leave your thoughts below. Next video will still be exciting. See you next time. We won't miss each other. Bye bye. Dessert crayfish is really delicious. Nee. Belay. Belay out. Luckily, Humang's friends didn't abandon him. Instead, they chose to eat melon together, watch the drama. To get a better view, some Humang even climbed up the branches. After all, the higher you stand, the more handsome you look. Thankfully, nothing happened. Being laughed at by both the good and the bad guys is fine. I'm leaving, bye. And there's the option of not answering. This time, Lady Luck stood on his side. Naying also stood on his side. Ha 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 ha. Since Human lives in distant Africa, as everyone knows, the language of black brothers there is different. Hey, good topic. Those who often go to Africa know. The daytime temperature here is very high. So, Humang usually sleeps during the day, because he has to continue sleeping at night. Due to staying up late and sleeping all the time, Humang has had big dark circles since young. Yes, Humangs wake up early every day, then go to bed early. This also made Humang become China's 57th ethnic group. Sleep deprivation, yes. Joking aside, stomach growling with hunger. Every day hungry until can't sleep. Humang dad will take little Humang to go find food. Here Humang dad can teach by example. Through his own practice, let little Humangs know what aerobic exercise is. In such a big garden, munching non-stop, little Humang also felt the overwhelming fatherly love, squinting his eyes after Humang dad finds food. Following the principle that the family's future lies with little Humang, he will let little Humang come over quickly, then Hanha eat him up. Grandchildren have their own blessings. I enjoy my blessings after a full stomach. This scene of deep family love. Little Humang was so touched he gave the old driver a blowjob. No, pain. To help little Humang survive better, Humang dad decided to move from this god-forsaken place to another place where even birds don't poop, and cubs are the hope of a family's development. Humang clan won't miss anyone. Unless they didn't see, I didn't get on. Luckily the Humang clan hasn't gone far. Still can. Every obstacle you can't overcome is because your legs are short. For the Humang cub that successfully climbed up, continue chasing in the direction the clan left. Facing the current situation, he can only take one step at a time. If it really doesn't work, half a step. Panda cub actually hiccups. Scared the mom pale. If not for video evidence, even if you had an idiot, the idiot wouldn't believe it. Actually, pandas are not only the cutest, but also the weirdest animals. Because other bears eat meat. Only pandas 5 million years ago suddenly decided to go vegetarian. Sadly, going vegetarian to lose weight is a lie. Bamboo is very hard to digest. Panda's bite force became stronger than polar bears. Side effect: head gets bigger and bigger. Slowly evolved into the current panda look. This bamboo is nutritious. Must eat non-stop. All bamboo shoots in the world are taken. They also develop dark circles. Actually, this is a rumor. Panda dark circles are to make eyes look bigger, to scare away enemies in the wild. However, big head plus dark circles instead triggered a wonderful hormone in human brains, like this slow loris. Born with a comic face, watery big eyes, even staring at a tough guy from northeast. The tough guy can't bear to yell, "What you looking at?" Don't look at slow loris being only palm-sized. But his night vision is sharper than Huawei phone night mode. Ordinary grasshopper is just an appetizer. Sleeping sparrow is the main midnight snack. Compared to heavy-taste slow loris, hummingbird is the model worker among animals. To maintain full-time flight mode, their little heart beats 1,000 times per minute. Truly a light jump bird. Weirdly, hummingbirds sleep upside down like bats. When really tired, they even snore. But scientists later discovered, the truth is not what you see. Last episode's desert rain frog that meowed like a cat later found out it wasn't being cute, but declaring war. Whoever gets close, it bites to death, including this rare hummingbird. Looks like it's snoring. Actually about to wake from hibernation mode. Opening mouth wide to inhale, only to supply more oxygen to the brain. And this happens to trigger our brain's super cute reaction. Not just the sound, humans have a bias toward faces. Like this fiercely cute fennec fox, named Tutu. Obviously, his ears and face proportion are seriously imbalanced. But he's called the second child among fox cubs, a pair of big ears with extremely sharp hearing. Not to mention hiding 40 meters deep. Even a mouse's heartbeat. Do you like now? He can hear it. Because animals are really too smart. They found that the cuter they look, the more protection they get from humans. When you get home, just lie down and watch Xiaoxia videos. Your mom starts complaining about you, but if you turn into a koala, hugging a tree to cool down and sleep for 5 days, your mom definitely won't bear to yell at you. For example, everyone loves keeping cats. There are 200 million pet cats worldwide. They jump around the house. Cat owners always wear silly smiles. They make purring sounds when relaxing. Coincidentally, this low-frequency sound became a weapon to manipulate human psychology. No one can resist. Look at this cheetah again. Doesn't it look like dumb you? This appearance really makes you love it. High score documentary Super Cute Animals has tons of cute little animals you've never seen. He is the animal that best knows facial care in the world. California sea lion. This is because ordinary people only have a mere 5 million hairs. Bald people not counted, but California sea lion has 800 million. Every inch of skin has fur. Sea lion. Walruses rely on thick fat layer when in water. But sea lion has too much fur, so formed an air insulation layer. To ensure the insulation layer is intact, they are grooming their fur all the time. Especially their little faces. Pat left, pat right. This is standard skincare routine. Hurry up and bring your girlfriend to learn this. Actually, sea otters have very high IQ. Smarter than monkeys, they know how to use tools when eating seafood. When oysters and scallops are cracked open, they place the big meal right on their bellies, soaking in a bath while chowing down. Don't mind the messy eating manners. They're actually super clean. As parents, they're way more responsible than some humans. Worried their baby won't know how to swim. Mom keeps holding it close. Maintaining a back float position, it's exhausting. Look at this little poor thing. It became an orphan too soon, now living in an animal rescue center. When the keeper bottle feeds it, they have to wear a black hat. Otherwise the baby otter will think the keeper is its real mom. A hot bath, followed by a full body massage. Its life is more comfortable than a Cadillac owner's. No choice. Who told it to be so cute? Today's recommended high-rated documentary is called Super Cute Animals, From Pandas to Kittens. Everyone triggers humans' ultimate cuteness response. Born as humans, we don't ask to be loved by everyone but hope to keep a childlike heart and kindness and become someone's little cutie. That should be happiness enough. Okay, that's the story for today. Next video will still be exciting. Xiaoxi is here. See you next time. Don't miss it.